Hey, and thank you for joining us for Financial Confidence. Guys, this season has been so amazing. We've learned so many great things. There have been opportunities to teach you about high interest rates, savings bonds. If you missed that, you need to go check it out. Go to savingsbonds.gov. Check it out, 7.12% interest. Your bank is only paying you 1%, if even 1% interest. Go check it out, guys.
Finances
Savingsbonds.gov.
in a rut? Need a way out? Lynn Demmon is here to help. She's your personal financial rebound coach. Being a wife, mother, and educator, she understands the importance of controlling your finances and building generational wealth. She is here to help you find money you didn't know you had and live life on your terms. Sounds too good to be true? Well, it is true, and it's definitely a good thing. Lynn Demmons of Demmons Enterprise offers one-on-one coaching, group coaching, and radio podcasts entitled Financial Confidence.
Episode of Financial Confidence, where we're here to help you make your money, keep your money, and grow your money so you can do those things you're called to do. That's build generational wealth and leave an inheritance for your children's children. So we all heard the saying, right, that readers are leaders, but note takers are money makers. Yeah, that's right. Note takers are money makers. So make sure you get your notebook paper, your journals, your pens, your tablets, whatever it is that you use to record notes, because you need to do it today. Education without application is just entertainment. We're not here to entertain, but we're here to transform. So make sure that you have those things that you need so that you can transform your life to live on your terms. Our guiding principle for this show is Matthew 6:33. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. We also implore that you pray over your finances so you can do the things you're called to do. That's build generational wealth and leave an inheritance for your children's children. Today on this episode, we're going to be doing a quick recap of what you have learned, or you should have learned, not only learned, but implemented throughout this process with your finances in 2022. So first, we talked about why you should have multiple bank accounts, why you need multiple bank accounts. Yes, I said it, you need multiple bank accounts because having just one hasn't gotten the job done for you. So what are those things that you need at first? It starts before you even get your paycheck. Make sure that you are allowing your employer to remove those funds for your retirement account. Those are pre-tax dollars that you can take advantage of in advance. So we're going to count that as one of your bank accounts because you're building bank, yes you are, for retirement. All right. So when your money is sent to your bank, that is into your checking account. For most of us, it is directly deposited into that bank account. That is the holding pattern. So that's a banking account that you must have. But in addition to that, you do need other banking accounts as well, whether they're checkings or savings, depending upon what you're doing with that money. So for example, you need a necessities account. So as soon as that money comes into your bank account, you can automatically divvy up the funds according to where it needs to go. So your necessity account, all right, this is adulting, right? And adulting doesn't have to suck, right? So what are the things that you do? You make sure you have your needs account. You know what those needs are, those necessities are. That's your food, your shelter, right? Your clothing, your utilities, your insurance. All of those things are needs. Those are necessities. Those are not wants. Those are not my big screen large flat screen TV so I can watch the Super Bowl or whatever. And they are not my red bottoms, right? So my needs need everything that I need. If you don't know what your needs are, then I highly recommend that you get a budget. Go ahead and get a budget so that you can write out exactly what it is that you're paying out each and every month consistently for your needs. Most of the times that doesn't change. And if it does, it doesn't change much. Most of those changes will occur within your utilities. If you do have a budget, then you already know what these necessities are. You can go ahead and say, all right, I have my necessities. I know this amount. I can go ahead and put that amount aside. So that's one account you need, a necessities account. So you have your original bank account where all the funds come into, but then you need a separate bank account for those needs. Now, another bank account you need to have is your emergency fund, your contingency fund, your rainy day fund, whatever you want to call it, when stuff happens. So In this account, you need to have 6 to 9 months of savings. And what do you mean by that, Lynn? I'm glad you asked. So for those of you who already have a budget, you're going to take that number. Let's just say your number is $5,000. $5,000 a month are going into your necessities. So you need to have 6 months. So 5,000 times 6, that's going to be $30,000, right? That you will need to have in your separate emergency fund. Now, this fund is easily accessible to you. It is liquid because it's an emergency fund. So if something happens, you lose a job, there's some medical expenses, so on and so forth, you can easily access those funds. You have it available to you. You can do what you need to do. Now, I want to caution you because a lot of people, because of lack of planning, are using credit cards for this purpose. I want to highly implore that you do not use your credit card as the fail-safe unless it is an absolute drop dead, dire, all the way to the bottom emergency, okay? Otherwise, you are setting up this emergency fund so that you can handle those situations. Unfortunately, today in America, 40% of Americans can't even find $400 in case of an emergency. I don't want that to be you because you're not here just to get educated, right? Remember, education without implementation is just entertainment. This is not entertainment. This is real life. And adulting does not have to suck. We just have to make sure that we have the right mindset and the right skill sets to get things done the right way. And that's what I'm helping you with today. You say, yeah, I already know that, but do you truly know it if you're not doing it? Do you truly know it if you're not doing it? All right, so let's keep talking about these bank accounts, y'all. So we have our traditional bank account. You have your necessities bank account. You have your emergency funds bank account. Oh yeah, and don't forget your fun bank account. Yes, F-U-N, your fun bank account, because we don't want to take the fun out of life. Life is meant for the living. And we live that through our fun activities, through our vacations, through our hobbies, through those things that we enjoy doing for ourselves and with others. So you must have that fun account as well. And you decide how much are you going to allocate on a monthly basis to your fun account based upon what purchase you would like to make, right? Or what vacation you would like to have. So make sure that you take care of yourself and your family by setting up each of these individual accounts, because oftentimes once you set it up in these different accounts, it's out of sight, out of mind, unless you're going to it for that purpose. So make sure that you're protecting you, making your money, keeping your money, and growing your money so you can do the things that you're called to
And
do.
it is Monday, so you know it's time for Your Money Ain't Gotta Be Funny with my girl Lynn Demmon from Demmon's Enterprises. Yeah, that is Demmon's No Demons here. All right, she's going to tell you how to get your money right, because we had a good weekend and you probably spent a little too much, but it's all good. She's going to help you get back on track. What's going on, Lynn?
Hello, Tamika. I'm good. How are you?
I am doing well. So what is our tip for today?
All right. Our tip today is money is not evil. Money is choices. The more money you have, the more choices you have. And I think the number one problem is that you learn from broke people. That's right. You learn from broke people because they told you the biggest lie. They told you to save your money for a rainy day, whether that was under the mattress or in the bank. Doesn't matter. Neither one of them is paying you much interest right now anyway. So it's impossible to save your way to financial freedom is what I'm trying to get to today. So what you need to do is be intentional with your money. Stop thinking too small. Take 100% accountability. Don't be a victim because society has programmed us to be middle class. You got to tell yourself the party's over. It's all about me now. I need to take action. And every time you have a decision to make it immediately. Don't look for more data. Don't look for more information because people would rather come up with excuses than a solution. You got to move fast. Wealthy people are driven by those financial targets, so you need a financial target as well. How do you feel about being stuck? That's your question for today. Enough is enough. Accept full responsibility. Tell yourself that you're disgusted, that you are responsible, and that you did this because money is not evil, y'all. Money is choices. The more money you have, the more choices you have. I'm Lynn Demmon. That's Demmons, no demons here, y'all. Thank you for listening in.
That was some really good advice. I like that, taking accountability. So tell us how we can get in touch with you.
Absolutely. You can follow me on all social media at Demmon Speak. That's DEMMONS Speak on all social media platforms.
This is another Infosol production. This is an original instrumental. This is an original instrumental. This is another Infosol production. This is an original instrumental. This is another Infosol production.
Money ain't gotta be funny, y'all. We're week 5 into this, getting our finances together, getting things right. Lynn Demmon has been showing up each and every Monday to let you know tips on how to get your money right? Your money ain't gotta be funny is what we call it. So you already know what it is. Get your pen, get your paper, and let's get started. What's up, Lynn?
Hello, Tamika. I want to tell the people today that conviction and convenience don't live on the same street.
Okay, now tell us where they live. Get it to us. Give it to us.
All right. So we've seen all the data right out there that talks about the median Black household having 1/8 the wealth of the median white household. The white household has about $188,000 net worth, while the Black household has $24,000 worth of net worth. And there are only 300,000 Black families that have a net worth of $1 million. That means there's 3.5 million families that have negative net worth today. What's good for you and what you should be doing to get to that next level is on the opposite side of town. What you got to decide to do is that money is only good if you use it the right way. So make those decisions that are now going to help you. You must decide to be the change agent for your family. Remember this, your conviction and your convenience, they don't live on the same street. Thank you guys so much for listening. I'm Lynn Demmon.
One final segment that I want to give for you guys. Remember, readers are leaders, but note takers are money makers. I want you to go out and get this book, I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. This is a book, guys, that teaches you practical ways, much like you get here at Financial Confidence. But I wanted you to help yourselves, help your family, even teach your children and take it to the next level. As you go through, this is not something that is rocket science. It doesn't take an insanely amount of brilliance to get this done. Okay, so in looking at these practical situations that you put into place so that you can transform your money life, that's what we're doing here, guys. We thank you so much for tuning in for Financial Confidence here on WYTV7 Community Broadcasters Network. If this information has been invaluable for you, head on over to WYTV7.org and leave a donation so we can continue to educate, empower, and encourage. We thank you for tuning in for this episode. Don't forget to connect with us, share, and follow. Follow me at Demmon Speak on all social media. Also, I have some freebies over on my website at demmonsenterprise.com, where you can always find the information you need at the time that you need it to make those changes in your life. Because remember, nobody cares about your money more than you do, except your kids, of course, right? Don't they care about our money too much? All right. Maybe not yours, but I know that's mine. All right. So thank you so much, guys, again, for tuning in for Financial Confidence. Don't forget, share, subscribe, like, hit the notification buttons. You know all the things that you need to do. And make sure that you get this information out in your community. Guys, we look forward to seeing you again next season. Also, I'm looking to interview you to share your money story. I want to hear about your successes. I want to hear about your challenges. I want to know what you want me to talk to you about. What do we want to have these courageous conversations about as we continue to move through 22 and prepare for 2023? It'll be here before we know it. Thank you guys for tuning in for Financial Confidence. I'll see you next time.
Finances in a rut? Need a way out? Lynn Demmon is here to help. She's your personal financial rebound coach. Being a wife, mother, and educator, she understands the importance of controlling your finances and building generational wealth. She is here to help you find money you didn't know you had and live life on your terms. Sounds too good to be true? Well, it is true, and it's definitely a good thing. Lynn Demmon of Demmon's Enterprise offers one-on-one coaching, group coaching, and radio podcast entitled Financial Confidence, God's